Hey guys, and welcome to episode 40 of Surg's single-player survival series, Season 1. I'm just cleaning out that chest again, and you know, I noticed something when I was editing the last video that I was doing. I was getting some blocks of stuff, like these pile of ashes. Looks like they were turning into blocks or something, so I just kind of wanted to see if I find any blocks of something that doesn't look like they belong anywhere, but it doesn't look like. I guess it doesn't look like there is anything. Well, it wouldn't have gone in here. So, where we left off last time was in the deep dark. So let's go ahead and head back there. And last episode we were clearing out some of this bedrock, and if we look now it's nice and cleaned up. You can see I got rid of that one hanging piece that was right there, and that whole trunk right here that went all the way down, that's gone. So now our quarry shouldn't have a problem, and we ended up with quite a bit of bedrock dust because of it. So let's see, so I need one energy conduit here, and we should be able to just hook this right up. And let's see how this little mining laser is doing over here. Okay, looks like he's now clearing out that area instead. Where'd that spider? Okay, he looks uninterested. So one of the comments on one of my videos is I never showed off this crane. And that's true. And one of the reasons that I never showed it off is because it didn't really do what I wanted it to. Because it can't move barrels. But it can move regular blocks. So we should be able to get it just like this. And nope. Am I doing this wrong? There we go. So now I picked it up and I should be able to lift it up. And that's basically what it does. It allows you to move around regular blocks. And then I can just go ahead and drop it. So it's kind of fun to play around with. If you do want to play around with this in your world, what you just need to know is when you right click, it goes up. When you shift and right click, it goes down. And then once you have it over a block that you want to pick up, you just shift and left click, and it'll pick it up. So we should be able to just lift up a block here and, you know, take it wherever we want. I don't know how well it works for, you know, moving around with like the power suit. What is that? Is that snow? Why do we have snow in the deep dark? Watch, I'm gonna totally tick off my quarry here by dropping it. So let's take this off because I don't have flight when I'm wearing that. But that's what it does. Now the reason I didn't show it in the video where I made it is just because it, you know what, we probably should get rid of this block. Is because it can't move barrels. So that's why I removed it, or didn't use it. Oh, I was gonna say, why is there still light here? All the torches are gone, but it's because I have the wrath lamp up there. So this should start working now. It should go and make our quarry frame, and we should start to see lots of items start flowing through here. So I'm going to give this a second and make sure that everything works the way that it's supposed to and we don't run into any more snags. I don't expect to have any problems, but I just want to make sure. So I'll be right back once this starts running. Hello, Mr. Zombie. Looks like it just finished up, and oh, there's the arm. So now it should just start chewing through all of this cobblestone. And I'm standing up here next to a torch to make sure I don't get hurt. Awesome, it's working. And we should be able to just run over here and see all of the items start shooting through our system. Sweet. And I just want to make sure that everything's flying through the system. Yeah. Looks like that's doing pretty well. Now this obviously is going down here and straight into the trash can. But, it's doing what it's set up to do. So, there's a couple things that I really don't have. And to get into some other mods, I need it. One of them is wheat. I don't have any wheat. I might have a little bit. So, looks like everything's running fine up here. No, you know what? I haven't even checked on my nuclear power in a little while. I have just so many floors, it's hard to keep track. Okay, those are going to be done here shortly. So, I'll just have to keep an eye on those. Might be this episode or next episode. I did make a whole bunch when I was working on the fuel rods. I made a whole bunch of fuel rods and just put them in here. So that way they're right nearby. I probably should move my suit down here, but I guess it's fine where it is. So I would like to set up a wheat farm. And I think the way that I'd like to do it is I already have an MFR tree farm. So I was thinking about using maybe a different mod. So, I was wondering why it looks so high. So what I was thinking of doing is going in here to Steve's carts. I'd like to make a wheat farm that is a cart that goes around and does it for me. So the first thing that I'm going to need, obviously, is a cart assembler. This right here. Which isn't hard. I just need some simple PCBs. Which is, you know what? Now this isn't hard to make. But Steve's carts is a lot of steps. What I was thinking is there's a lot of items to make. Like the PCBs. We're going to need a lot of tracks. Now, that's kind of one of the reasons that I set this coke oven up and have all of this creosote oil is because, well, we're going to need creosote oil to make tracks. But I don't want to keep adding stuff to my crafting tables that I have down here. I mean, just for Steve's carts alone, I'm probably going to need like 3 rows. And that's a lot to add. So what I was thinking is maybe we can figure out a different way to sort our items and auto-craft and do all this crazy routing stuff. And that different way, if we go here, obviously there's nothing better than applied energistics. And I think it's about time we get into it. There's one problem. A lot of AE stuff, I mean even the cables. Here's a regular cable. Even the cables requires fluix dust, which requires nether quartz. And if we look here, we don't have a lot. So I think what I'd like to do first is actually make another tesseract. Since I'm thinking ahead. I want to make another tesseract, which I don't think I have one. I don't. So I want to make another tesseract, and I wouldn't mind another quarry. And I'm just going to look up. You know, I see that there's a Quarry Plus, but I really don't know what it does. I haven't really played with it, so I think I'm just going to go with the regular Quarry. It probably is faster, but you know the regular Quarry's fine. So I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and get everything together to make another Quarry. and then I'll make another tesseract, and we'll come back and I'll show you what I have in mind to get some more nether quartz. I'm sure you guys already know. So now I have my filled tesseract frame, I already have my quarry, and tesseract. So I have a quarry and I have a tesseract, but you know, I'm going to be doing this in the nether, right? I mean, that's where you get nether quartz. And quarries, they don't really work too well in the nether. I mean, there's so much lava everywhere that they just get gummed up and don't work as great as they should. So there is a way around this, and that is to make a Quarry Plus. I went ahead and looked it up, and the Quarry Plus will do exactly what we need it to do. So I'm going to need a couple of redstone diamond chipsets, a pulsating chipset, 16 yellow pipe wire, and 8 chests. Well, the chests are easy enough. Let's just go ahead and request 8 chests. And I should have, I think this is my default route, yeah. Okay, so 2 redstone diamond chipsets, that's all that I have. A pulsating chipset, which, if you didn't see me make one before, they're just redstone and a ender pearl, and that makes 2 of them. And you make them here in the assembly table. And then, so I have those. I also need some yellow pipe wire, which means I'm going to need some yellow dye, redstone, and iron. That makes 8. So I'm going to need 2 yellow dye. I should have some yellow flour. Oh, I already have some yellow dye. So 2 of those, 2 pieces of redstone, and 2 pieces of iron. So we get to 2 iron there. We'll go ahead and grab 2 pieces of redstone. And we should have our 8 chests. Perfect. So let's go ahead and throw this in here. And get this working just like that. And we're good. There we go. Some yellow pipe wire. Awesome. So we should be able to go and throw quarry. And I believe it was just like this with 8 chests. Isn't that right? Quarry plus? Oh, I have to put it in the assembly table. So let's just throw everything in there and Quarry Plus. How much energy does this take? Holy cow, that takes a lot. Okay, so this is gonna, you know what? Laser Plus. Oh, yeah. I want a Laser Plus. But that takes a lot of power too. And we need 4 lasers to make a Laser Plus. Well, okay, let's make a couple lasers just to get this sped up. So we need a couple diamonds, redstone, and obsidian. And they should all turn blue because they're getting plenty of power. And that at least doubles our power here. I mean, it's not huge. We're only getting 24 MJ per tick, but at least this isn't going to take anywhere near as long. So, a couple things about the Quarry Plus. One, it's about the same speed by default. But there's a couple different things that we can do to it to make it work better in anywhere, but in this case in the nether. What we want to do is we want to be able to take care of lava, and by itself it doesn't. But there is something that we can use with the Quarry Plus to help take care of lava. And that's going to be the Pump Plus. So we're going to need a couple of pumps, which means we're going to need a couple mining wells. And how many do we need here? 2. So let's go ahead and look at making 2 mining wells. So I'm going to need a whole bunch of iron, some redstone. Okay, so let's get that in the works here. Let's just get, I don't know. Well, I probably don't need anywhere near that much redstone. Let's get 30 iron, and I'm going to need some sticks. 4 sticks. And I'm also going to need some gears. And I taught my system how to make stone gears, so I should be able to request 2 of those. And while we're getting those gears, let's go ahead and make 2 pickaxes. And we'll get 2 iron gears. I might even need more iron. And let's see here. Maybe not. 2 pieces of redstone. Yeah, I have way too much redstone. And just like this, we get our mining well. Perfect. So away some of this stuff we don't need. Now I wonder if I have some tanks somewhere. I should have. Okay, I have a couple. I'm gonna need a lot more than that. So let's look at how much glass we have. Let's just get a whole stack. So this will at least take care of the 2 pumps. So there we go, we have 2 pumps. Now to get a pump plus, we need the 2 pumps, plus we need 64 tanks. We also need a whole bunch of 8 golden fluid pipes, which we're just going to need 2 pieces of gold. And a whole bunch of cactus. And these are stone, not cobblestone. So keep that in mind if you're making this. And I'm also going to need a whole bunch of these tanks. So I'm going to need a lot more glass. And I'll leave that 1 piece of glass in there. And I think this will only make me 8. Yeah. So I'm going to need a lot more of those. Plus I have to wait for this Quarry Plus to finish. So I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and get a whole bunch of glass cooked up. And at least make the tanks. I mean, that's all I need, minus this cactus green. Let's wait for 41. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and at least turn these pipes into the waterproof pipes. So we need all of those and all of those. So there we go. So we have all of those. We just need the tanks now. Which means I'm going to have to smelt up a whole bunch of glass. And I don't have any other furnaces. So I'm going to give this a little bit of time and go ahead and smelt up a whole bunch more glass. And I'll come back and we should be able to go ahead and get this Quarry Plus finished and work on the Pump Plus. Now it looks like this needs the assembly table too. So I'll be back in a little bit. So I made everything that I need. I have my pumps, my tanks here, the stone fluid pipes, the golden fluid pipes. But, you know, I want this to go faster. It's taking forever. So what I'd like to do is let's go ahead, throw a little bit of glowstone in here. So that's everything I need. The lasers, glass. I already had a whole bunch of golden kinesis pipes, so I just used those. And then glowstone. And I want to make a laser plus. Oh, that takes even longer. No way. Oh, there's gotta be a way to make this thing faster. I mean, I could add these lasers to it here, but... Okay, well, I guess I'll just wait. In the meantime, you know what? In the meantime, let's look at these things like the Quarry Plus, which I have. The Quarry Plus is done. So things like the Quarry Plus, and even the mining, the Pump Plus. You know what? Let's do that, and then I'll just have the Laser Plus work while I'm not at my base. But these things can be enchanted. Now, they can't be enchanted like your normal enchanting mechanics. You can't just throw them in an enchantment table and try to get them out that way. So maybe next episode we might want to think about a way to get some more XP, right? I mean, I have all this extra space. I could even, you know what? I could even do another sub-basement and go down and do like a mob spawner. Yeah, that would be cool. Because remember, we have all this, not tainted soil. There it is, cursed earth. So I have all this cursed earth. And I could make a mob spawner. And then we can start getting into some enchanting. And this is almost done. Oh, nice. Okay, so I'll tell it to do the laser plus after it finishes with this. So let's give it just a minute. And while it's doing that, oh, you know what? I'm going to need these. I'm going to need the marker pluses. So I'm going to need some redstone golden chipsets and a buildcraft wrench. I have a couple. How many does that give me? Just one. So I need 4 each. So it means I'm going to need a couple more of these redstone golden chipsets. And I don't think I actually have just a regular buildcraft wrench. I'm pretty sure. Let's check my bag. I don't see one. So I'm going to need a wrench, which is just stone gear and some iron. Well, that's easy enough. I can make one of those. And 1 gear. And then I'm going to need some more of those golden redstone chipsets. So let's get, I don't know, about 10 redstone and 10 gold. And we might as well make the wrench real quick. And I don't need this glowstone. I went and got some more glowstone from the nether because I knew I was going to need it. And let's make some redstone golden chipsets. Those won't take anywhere near as long. And it looks like it was bugging out there for a minute. See, those only take 40,000 MJ, whereas this is like a lot more. It's a couple million. So I have my Quarry Plus, I have my Pump Plus, I have 2 redstone golden chipsets, or 2 sets of what I need. And I don't think I have any more landmarks, so I'm probably going to have to make a couple more of those, which is easy enough. I just need some redstone torches. Let's get 3 of those. And we're going to need some lapis. We'll get 3 of those. And that makes those for us. And we just need to add these. Plus our wrench here. So 4 and our wrench. Maybe I can't have extras. Wait. Oh, that's assembly table too. I hope it doesn't use up my wrench. I mean, it's not a big deal if it uses up my wrench, but... Okay, so we're telling it to do this, that one, and then now it should start working on the marker plus. And we'll throw this in here, and as long as it doesn't use up the wrench, then it should be enough to make 2 of them, because we need the redstone golden chipsets. And just to make this easier, I'm only going to tell it to make 4 more redstone golden chipsets. Wow, this... Had I known I needed the assembly table for all this stuff, I probably would have beefed up my lasers a long time ago. You know what? If I take the lasers out of here, I won't even have the recipe to do that. I guess it did use my wrench. Okay, so 2 more wrenches. Well, you know what? 1 will work for now. So let's at least make 2 more wrenches. And then what we can do is we can go ahead and set this up in the nether with at least the smallest quarry available. And that'll at least get us started. So this will start working on the next set of redstone golden chipsets while we're gone. And actually, yeah, there we go. So we just tell it to work on those. So we at least have 2 of the markers. Now, 2 is not enough to set up a quarry, but technically 1 is. So, or technically none is. So let's hop in here. And let's find a good spot to do it. I kind of want it away from right here. Because, I mean, I don't want to quarry up the area that I spawn in at. So let's do a little bit of exploration. And I already have this marked. Ah! I already have this, you know, the waypoint there for my portal marked on my map. So it shouldn't be hard. Ooh, here's a nice bit of mimikite. What is... Go away! No, I don't... You know what? Here's some more mimikite. Let's go... And some nether copper. What? Hunger. Well, okay, let's do this. Let's go as high as we can, because we want to be able to quarry out as much as we can. And I think the Surg pick actually works better. So we're going all the way, okay, all the way up to the bedrock ceiling. And we're clear out a little bit of space here. And I think I'm going to need to go down just a little bit. Let's stop flying. Yeah, that should work. So what I want to do is I want to put my Quarry Plus, and I'll just plop it right here. And it's just going to do the default size, which is fine. I mean, it'll work. And then I'll take some netherrack, since that's what we have to work with. I guess I could take some cobblestone, but it doesn't really matter. And what I want to do is I want to put my Pump Plus right on top, and that will talk to the quarry, and it'll take care of lava for me. Basically what it'll do is it'll pump any lava out of the hole. Because the way that quarries work is they just move around lava, and I really don't want it to do that. So let's do Tesseract here. You know, I wonder if I can just go and now Pump Plus searching. Wait, I don't want to do that. Give me that back. I wonder if I can just put this right here and it'll do the same thing. I know you can put it on top, but I kind of want that top spot because I want to pump items out of the top and into this Tesseract, which I'm going to set to base MJ, send items, receive. I don't want it to receive any fluids. I only want it to send items and receive energy. And we're set that frequency. So now it's doing what it needs to. And if we set this up, look at that. Wow. A little bit of a visual glitch there, but that is definitely really fast. Oh, and there you could see the mimikite. Watch. See, there it goes. Right into our system. And now it should build the frame and start quarrying down for us. Now, obviously, building the frame was a little bit faster, so hopefully our system could handle that huge influx. It does look like it runs a little bit faster than the normal quarry, but what I'm more interested in is, let's grab a bucket, and let's go down here. And let's see about, I want to be careful right here. Let's see if I can grab this source. So now if we go right back, where's that hole? It'll be very apparent here shortly once it gets down to this level. I know it was over here near the copper, I think. Oh, there it is. So we'll go all the way up here. And what I want to test is, let's go ahead and dig. That'll work. And let's put the lava here. Actually, I probably don't want it that deep. Let's do... that works. So let me put lava here. And if I move out of the quarry's way, when it gets to the lava, it should just... There we go. It just sucked it right out. And it's gone. That's it. I don't have to worry about it. Now here's one other cool thing. Let me see if I can find another bucket. I mean, we are in the nether. It shouldn't be hard to find lava. So let's go over here and we'll grab this bucket of lava. What is that over there? A trite. Is that what's making that noise? Is it like a lava spider? Or nether spider? So, one other cool thing about the Quarry, about Quarry Plus, especially when you put it with a pump here. Oh, must have been the mob that gave me that. If we go, let's say we're dig down one, and let's put the lava right here. Right, so it's flowing into the quarry. So if we watch, actually no, let's pick it up. And, see, it did what I thought it was going to do. But, hey, stupid hellfish, go away. No, oh, God. Okay. Apparently there's like silverfish in the nether. Okay, are they despawning? Okay, it's gone. No! There's more of them! Is it the ores that are doing it? This is scary, very scary. Ah! Okay, so I want to put the lava back here. And what it should do... Oh, it went too fast. Let's... There we go, that'll work perfect. So right there. And what it should do is it should block that lava in. There it goes. See? What it does is it'll put these little frames right on the edge of where stuff would be flowing in. So it will essentially stop it from flowing into your quarry. So that way you have a safe quarry. There's silverfish. Magical crops essence. That's kind of cool. I'll take those. And I might as well take this iron. Ooh, that looks like redstone. What is that? Some ores sound like they will explode, which is not something I want. See, there we go. No lava. So what I can do is, once my quarry's done, now obviously this is the smaller size quarry because I didn't set down any landmarks, but once my quarry is done, then I can come in here and clean up any extra nether quartz. And obviously it's going to find some while it's running. And just so it's easy to find, let's go ahead and waypoint this spot here. New waypoint. Quarry. And we'll make it nice and green. only in the nether. So, what I'm going to do is let this run, and head back to my base, check on the... Oh, see, there's another little silverfish. Oh, see, this will make it really easy. That's what's giving me hunger. It's this thing right here. So, this will make it really easy to spot, because, I mean, it's going to keep on digging down. But... Go away, go away. I don't like you. So, between this episode and next, I'm going to work on trying to get a little bit better power system for my assembly table. Where is my portal? And maybe next episode we can upgrade our quarry that we have in the deep dark. Obviously, I'd like to get a couple more diamonds before we do that. It's around here somewhere. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and with that, I will see you guys later. Die.